Hey, this is Erin Sullivan with the Beatty Pittman team at Intracoastal Realty, and I'm really excited to help you with the process of buying your next home or investment property. And there's a little bit of information that is different than the way things are done in other states, and I wanted to share this with you so that you have a really clear understanding of what to expect when you do purchase your first home here. The three numbers that you want to bear in mind when you're preparing to make an offer on a house in North Carolina. One is your offer price. Number two is your due diligence fee. And now this is something that is specific to North Carolina. Your due diligence fee is a check that is literally written to the seller of the home, and it is non-refundable. So it's a number in a way that we're asking them to take the house off the market, and it's a fee that we're paying them to take it off the market. This is obviously different than the way it's done in a lot of different states. This number can be any amount that you want. Obviously, the more you offer, the more teeth your offer has. But it's important to bear in mind that it has to be a number that if you decided to walk away from the contract for any reason, say you get into your due diligence period, which is the 2-week period between the time that you go under contract and 5 p.m. 2 weeks later, that's the time that you get your inspections and your appraisals done and you negotiate your repairs. So if during that 2-week period you decide that you want to walk away from that contract because maybe you find a structural defect or there's another reason that you decide to walk away, the due diligence amount needs to be something that you can sleep at night if you had to walk away from. So we can discuss that in further detail when you are prepared to make an offer. And then the third number to keep in mind is your earnest money. Your earnest money is refundable up until 5 p.m. on the last day of your due diligence period. And then beyond that point, it is non-refundable. So earnest money is common in other states, so you may be familiar with it. And of course, due diligence and earnest all come off of the offer price in the end. So those are three things that I want you to keep in mind when you're preparing to write an offer. And then the other things to keep in mind when you do go under contract, you're gonna have a couple of out-of-pocket expenses. Your lender may have an application fee. You may have to pay for your appraisal through your lender out of pocket. You will also potentially have to pay for your home inspection out of pocket. You pay that directly to the vendor. And then sometimes you'll pay for your survey. If you decide to get a survey on the property, that will come out of pocket or it can be paid at closing. So those are things that we can kind of work through. But these are some things that I want you to keep in mind as we go through this process. And of course, I'm here to answer any question as they arise. Thanks.